Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto live stream / video, depending on when you're watching this. But today, I want to talk about Ripple and XRP, a little bit about after Swell and what happened, a little bit about some theory about the price, a couple of things I just have to discuss, and also I think it's just really a nice atmosphere here in the XRP community to talk with people, so that's really also why I live stream. If you're watching this as a video and not live, I recommend to just go on a little bit further into the video so it's not going to be so boring, right? Because now I got to wait for a couple of people to hop in. But guys, if you're already watching, where are you from? Let me know in that chat box right there. Crypto Buck, where are you from actually? You're always first, man. Where are you from? Birdie B, hi Dusty from the UK. Alright, that's cool to hear, man. Netherlands, hey Nederlanders, hey Ramon. Niels van Hoorn, hi Ramon. Also Dutch, I guess. France, Jim. Monster XO, Brandenburg KY. I have no idea what that is. Is that a Brandenburg? Glasgow, Scotland. Well, I have no idea about Brandenburg or where that is supposed to be. Anything new on Tron lately? Tron, I've not been too updated with, to be completely honest with y'all. I have not been too much into Tron lately. Ever since it got so much criticism and all the videos got too much criticism, I was like, yeah, and then in the end I started to just kind of skip it. I don't know, it wasn't really intentional, it just happened. But yeah, I still like him, I guess. I still support Tron to a certain extent, but I've just not really been into, covering them too much, I guess. Oh, and guys, by the way, if you want to get a place on my wall and actually get a small XRP tip, make sure you share the stream, alright? Just go to my Twitter and just share with everybody, say, come join or something like that. And I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people on my paper. And I'm going to hang this paper on my wall, I think at the end of this week or something like that. And the people on here are everybody who shared the stream, so make sure you just quickly do that. I can, I guess, remove this tweet. There we go. Make sure you share this one right here. Make sure you share this little tweet right there, boy. Okay, Glasgow. Where are you from, Dusty? I'm from the Netherlands, man. I told you. Indianapolis, Indiana. Okay. Anything new on Tron lately? Hollander in Oman. Greetings. Hey, man, that's cool to hear. Kentucky in the USA. Kentucky. Hey, news. Is the future looking good for XP? The future is looking debatable, and that's what we're here for, to debate about it, I guess. Oh, let's see. Been real quiet last few months. You or XRP? What do you mean? Is the future looking good? Dip or moon at the end of the year? Well, dip or moon at the end of the year cannot be said already, but I'm going to be looking into it a little bit today, guys. We're going to take a little bit of a look, because I also want to express what this is about, but I'm just waiting for you guys to just pop in real quick. Seeing a lot of people, man. I'm really happy. 40 viewers, but it's fine. I'm always happy with this. What's good, Dusty? Thoughts on Ripple at home? Wait, what? No. Lol, I missed that. Lol. Ripple at home. Ripple introduces revolutionary product for connecting its clients. Want to be completely honest? I completely missed this. Didn't even know. Cryptocurrency behemoth Ripple has unveiled a new product called Ripple at Home, which will allow its customers to connect and partner with each other. According to the presentation, which was shown during this year's Swell conference, Ripple at Home will allow companies to get insights about their payment flows and performance in real time. Thus, it allows businesses to improve their capabilities and expand their presence in different markets around the globe. The platform is useful for evaluating the size of the market and instantly finding the most suitable partners for the company's business growth. After performing due diligence, one can send a request and get connected. Oh. By teaming up with each other, RippleNet members can enjoy low rates and instant settlement via Ripple's on-demand liquidity service. And as reported by you today, RippleNet now has more than 300 members, with 24 of them using ODL, which is again XRP, for conducting cross-border payments with the help of XRP. Ripple CEO Brett Gonghouse claimed that 2019 was the strongest year for the company. This is actually really an important statement as well, that Brett Gonghouse says it was the most important or the most strong year out of them all. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you think about it, because XRP got announced October last year, so this is kind of their first year of full power, and also this is when they made bigger promises, and they also were talking about exponential growth, so I don't think it's strange that this is their best year, but hey. The company's native token remains under selling pressure even during the much anticipated conference, currently changing hands at 28.3 cents. Okay, so what is so crazy? It's not too crazy. It's not too special, I'm guessing. Huh, I didn't know about this, though. I find it pretty interesting that you guys told me. Oh, how cool. I'm going to be looking into this more or a little bit better later on. But first, I want to take you guys on a journey with the price. All right, so you guys are commenting a lot. Texas first, instead XRP is trash. You don't want to talk about XRP. It's a pity XRP is not changing our wallets. Instead, XRP is trash. I don't know. Haha, I cannot understand half what you guys are saying, man. XP is the best. Bearish on XRP present. Yeah. It was announced at Swell. Yeah, thanks, Tap. I missed it, I guess. I don't know what happened. Normally, but yeah, I see it here. I see that it was announced at Swell. But I guess I missed it. Well, yeah, I didn't check out everything from the Swell event yet. Like, the first day, if it was on the second day, then I could have missed it. The first day, if it was in there, then I don't know what happened. But guys, press the like button real quick. Let's see if we can get 25 likes. Because there's a lot of people here. So, I'm assuming it must be possible. Just an assumption, though. Come on. Okay, I see 8 likes. Come on, you guys. You can try at least. Come on. I'm going to change the title to XP price prediction maybe as well, because that's what I want to do right this second. So, okay. I've changed it for a little second, and we're going to take a look at it. So, guys, if you have not been up to date with Ripple or XRP, yes, the Swell conference just occurred or happened a couple of days ago, or well, actually yesterday and the day before. The 7th of November started exactly at 12 p.m. my time right here, and I changed it to my time. We can also do it Singapore time if you guys like, but I don't think that's needed completely. Here, Singapore time, you can see here, 7 a.m. in Singapore, the conference got started. That was exactly here. All right, let's change it back to my time. Which one should we go for? Which is closest to Amsterdam? Let's go for Luxembourg. It's fine. All right, perfect. So, what happened on this day and what made it so the price went up on the 7th of November, or actually kind of the 6th for me, but you guys get it, the 7th of November in Singapore in the morning, just before the Swell event. I personally still think it was the Swell kind of pre-introductory article on the Ripple Insights page. So it was an article on Ripple Insights that explained exactly what Brett Gonghouse was going to talk about. It was, of course, about the RippleNet has 300 plus customers, ODL was 24 plus, year-over-year growth, and all those little points. They were all sent to us just before the Swell event occurred. And now I think that is 99% to do with the way that things moved over here. A lot of people disagree with me, but a lot of people agree with me as well. But I think that's like 99% sure that that's what happened. So how I can explain that in the easiest words is, let's say right about here, the article got published. Everybody was just really happy with, oh my God, look at all this progress the Ripple has made. But at one point when the event got started, nothing more came out from the Ripple Insights, no other big deals that Brett Gonghouse could be talking about. And in this bracket right here, Brett Gonghouse was going to start speaking, and people noticed, all right, this was actually the most important part out of it all. So they were like, all right, the most important thing has happened, what do we do now? And the price had nowhere to go except for down. Now, then we went over further into the event. This is the end of the event, I believe. I think it ended actually into this one at no, maybe it was 7 p.m., maybe it was 5 p.m. I don't quite remember. It's either one of these two. But what happened right there is the price got manipulated like crazy. Some of you guys disagree with me still, but I see it. All right, look at this. The top is perfect right there. I think that's manipulation, but you know, we can disagree on that. We can agree to disagree. And I just took the chart a little bit lower to match up with the top of this one and the lowest of this one, just so we have a little bit of a parallel structure here. And what I noticed is that yesterday we were talking about the first time it would break below the parallel channel, the price would go down further. I bet on it, all right? So we were checking out this price. It broke down, and there was exactly a, how much was it? I guess, wait, let me just check it with this one thing. Exactly how much profit was to be made. If you entered after the first candle, I guess this one you could have entered for, but that's a little bit scary because these are just wicks. If you entered after this one, in the or after confirmation, doesn't really matter. Let's say this one you entered in, you would have gotten a small, teeny weeny 4% profit. Maybe leveraged a little bit more, but in the end, not too much profit to be made right here, okay? It's not actually been a nice trade, and also, if we put the risk to reward right there, because you would have to put your stop loss above all these points, so I guess right here you could have put it, but you always like to put it a little bit higher than that even. Right here, for example, would have been a nice stop loss. The risk to reward would have only been 1.5, all right? Because that's all we could have done. At least that's what we were guessing before. You could have done a 3-to-1, for example, going all the way down to here. The problem is the chance of hitting this on a long term or a longer term, like a couple of days more, is pretty high. But in the end, look at the RSI already at these points right here, and this is only at 1.5. RSI completely down, like no room left to go down further. So to me, it does look kind of an awful lot like this was a little bit a little bit down lower, a little bit at the end here. So that was my problem there. I actually closed mine at 1.5 exactly, just for the sake of grabbing some profit. But you know, it depends on how much leverage you're doing to see if that is worth it or not. Let's say you're doing only ×1 on a normal exchange. You know, you're just selling the coins. It's not going to be worth it, all right? But again, if you're doing it with a little bit of leverage, it can definitely be worth it. And in the end, it was a good call. Now, what we're expecting again to happen is either we're going to go back into this manipulative little channel that we have right here, which is a possibility. I mean, we would have to gain 4% or something, but that's not too crazy since we've really been going down for the last couple of days. So going +4, I definitely think there's a big problem in that. But once we're in this one, it depends on if we're going to be trending or just going to bust through it like never seen before. Or I guess not like never seen before, but like we're just going to pass through it, no questions asked, or at least one is going to close above it. It all depends a little bit on what happened right there. But let's say we start in it back, or we come back in it. What I expect is to just continue a little bit of this price action that we saw right here. First of all, because I don't think everybody's too content with the way XRP has been moving, and I think the big guys here are not completely sure what they want quite yet. We all know they want to suppress the price, but on a longer term here, or a little bit further down from the weekly, it's actually been in an uptrend in reality here. If you can check the points, it's still been going up. So there's also a chance this is just a little bit of a trap, and we're actually just gonna go and hop back into the channel or just above it, and then continue back in this channel right here, and maybe even hitting the top in the shortest while. From here to top would actually be 15% in gains-ish, or 13, 14, depending on where exactly we do get it. So this could be a good weekend. This could be a good weekend if we get anywhere close to this channel once more. But the only problem is that we would have to check back into the price, and this is only an hourly, so we would have to check back and actually grab all the zones on the 1 hour, then on the 4 hour, then on the daily, then on the weekly, and then if you really want to confirm it on the monthly. But in reality, the 1 hour is just for short-term things, because I don't really see too much that you can kind of depict from here. Like you can maybe understand what the price is going to do in a very short term, like for example going back into the zone could happen, but longer term prices I don't think the 1 hour is good enough for. But yeah, okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys comment. The chat rate is 2, so it's okay, but not too heavy. Give it a good title. Yeah, we gave it a good title. XRP in other for the long haul. Yeah, guys, that is also one thing that I always like to convince people, is that you should love XRP for the longer term. I'm just walking around. I know. Can you guys still hear me? If I'm all the way the other side here? I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. But one thing I like to convince people, even though I'm not getting paid to do so or anything, what I like to convince people is just to believe in the cryptocurrency you're supporting, or just believe in the cryptocurrency we're talking about here. Why is that? Guys, we're so freaking short into this whole new world of this whole new financial system. Internet of Value is just now being created, and you guys know what the Internet of Value is, right? To move money like information. That's the goal of Ripple. And you guys can say moon mission canceled or no moonshot anymore, but this is just the start. And we are now wondering and talking about these minor 4% gains. We're talking about, it's going to go back here. That is just because we want to make some profit on the short term. But in the end, you guys all know, I see you guys in the chat there, you all know it's not going to matter. Because as I said before, if you look at it from a monthly perspective here or something, let's auto it quickly, you can see this is where the all-time high is right now, right? This is $3.30, at least on this exchange, right? And you guys know my prediction, $10 at least going to be hit. This is where $10 is at. So if you take from whatever point you're talking about right now, is this the forecast? Yes. Whatever point you're talking about right now, I don't even know where to pick it from, like from the depths of somewhere here. Whatever, let's say here, all the way up to here. Yeah, it's going to be, let's say, 5,000%. But if it's going to be 5,293 or 5,305, you're not going to notice a difference. So please don't complain about it too much. Come on, guys. But again, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, again, I don't actually want to say that it's going to happen the 1st of September 2020. That's actually just because I tried to draw it up there and it happened. But you guys know. All right, you guys get it. It's going to be 5,000% gains or whatever from any point right here. I took it from maybe 18 cents, I think, so it's a little bit less. But depending on where you bought it, depending on where your price is at, 4,000%, 3,500%, 2,000%, who gives a shit? Too much money there. Too much money to be made. So, personally, I don't care. But if you do, hey, you do you, man. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth your time. Let's check the 4-hour. Check what's going on a little bit. Let's see if our analysis would still work here. It doesn't hold as well because there's no real attachment here. So, this zone is not really worthy in the 4-hour. But again, if we could just conclude that in the 1 hour it is a zone and we just try to confirm it in the 4-hour, what happened did occur in the 4-hour as well. Exactly when it broke the zone here, we can see that the prices went down lower. So if we took the trade, that's the not so fun part. If we took the trade from the first time we really got a confirmation, so for example right here, we took the trade down all the way to, I guess the lowest point would probably be the end of our zone really. It's only minus 3.63%, so only some really minor gains right there. Personally, don't even know if that's really worth it. You can say it's always worth it, but in the end, I know it's not really always worth it. I'm trying to see where the wick ends, because I personally, I just put the green a little bit above the end, because I know for a fact that you're not gonna know this bottom. All right, so you're always gotta put your stop when you're like looking at in hindsight, you always got to put it a little bit above there. I mean, in theory, you can just put it here saying like, oh yeah, we got a X amount of profit, 4.84. But we all know it's not going to be working like that. You can't predict the bottom that well. So, just take it a little bit of let's say 0.5% or something above it. Just doesn't really matter. I just took it at 1.5 ratio here, so that's why it ended up there, which was perfect. But yeah, the first confirmation was actually, I guess, the end of this candle. So that would have probably been around here that you really could have gotten into the trade, which is only minus 3%. So in the end here, not too much profit to be made. Completely honest, guys, this was not too nice, not too good to grab money with. But, okay, it's all good. Again, it's the end goal that you got to worry about, in my opinion. So guys, I saw a lot of you say where you're from. But who has ever been to Iceland? Just wondering. I've gotten a lot of people around to me that are going to Iceland. But you guys from America, like, do you go to Iceland or maybe some other countries? Is Iceland a normal place to go to? Just wondering. You know, because I don't really hear people from Iceland ever in the chat. Or Greenland, I've never heard somebody from there. I'm wondering, have you guys ever been there? Or something like that? Hey, XRP or X-Wing, XRP5, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Just wondering. Yeah, man, I never hear them. Personally. Alright, a lot of people must be wondering, what's my strategy going to be? Well, it actually depends on what the price is going to be doing right now. We can actually look at I don't want to look at a 50-minute chart, but okay. Just quickly take a look to see what exactly is happening. Alright, is there a new range being created? Depends. You know, it's too short, I guess, to say. It's too short to say. Right here, with the Swell action, it was pretty obvious to see it was being capped. Right? No, I don't need to be a freaking scientist to see that this is not too natural right there. No wicks at the top. Nobody wants to buy. But it's not a strong resistance. Has it been strong resistance here before? Not really. I mean, exactly this point, because it's being capped hard at exactly here. Right? Has it been a good resistance before? We can debate about that. You can see there's been some struggles before in this area right here with that zone. Let's see. By the way, I always forget which zones I should make. Like, there's two types of zones to make. You can do the rectangles normally. You can also do the which one is it now? You can also do the parallel channel here. You can do channels or you can do zones, like the rectangle and such. But this one you cannot color, I believe, or this one you can also color. Oh, you can also color these ones. Okay. I think I normally use this one, but I just used the channel for this sake. I don't really understand why either. All right. So if you continue this, guys, is there a way to continue the channel for infinity? There is, but I forgot. What is it now? For example, if you just want this channel to continue on forever, like to the left and to the right, what button do we press? There is a way to do it. Extend left. There we go. We found it. We found it. All right. So this does not line up completely. And if you check the top here, I mean, we can debate about it. If it's really been a struggle right there. Here, yeah, I guess it acted as a little bit of a. No, okay. I think it's just a little bit of fantasy. We're just gonna watch for the sake of watching. But in the end, it was no real cap right there. At least not for me personally. I don't consider it one. So what I'm gonna be doing here is, depending on whether we go back into the structure or not, that will actually change my whole strategy. If we get back in, we're gonna watch for a breakout to either side once more, but that also depends on if it's gonna be capped by the zone again, or if it's just gonna pass through seamlessly, meaning that this was not a legitimate zone or not a legitimate resistance right there. That will also depend on what my next strategy is going to be. Also, guys, if you don't know, we actually have a Discord group, and we mostly discuss all the trades we do in there, or at least the bigger trades we do. In this case, I don't know if it will get considered, as it's not a real huge profit trade. It's just a small intraday movement, depending on exactly when everything is going to occur. But I'm estimating here that it's just being deliberately put down. My estimation, and also I just really think that. You guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy. You think this is not manipulation? I looked at my comment section. A lot of people said, no, I don't think the price is being manipulated. What? You guys don't see this cap right here? It's capped better than a freaking Coca-Cola bottle. And those things are really tight sometimes. Huh? It's capped even better than that. Look at it. Look at how tight that is, guys. You can get above that. Look at that. It's never been so obvious in my life, damn it. But yeah, just saying though. Just saying. Bearish XP. You can't day trade XP as it barely moves. That's an interesting question, or an interesting. That's an interesting statement. You can't trade XRP, day trade XP as it barely moves. My friend, you can trade or day trade anything if you want to. For example, here, if we look at the volatility, I don't know if you can see that on live coin watch still. The volatility. Let's see here. Is there a metric? 24-hour change here, 3%. Now, just times 10 it. You know, leverage times 10, leverage times 5. For example, let's do times 5. Still a quick, how much would it be? Let's say 12% that you would have made right here. Could have made, okay? It's potentially. And also, day trading here, we're not taking it with the strict rules of just exactly within 24 hours. So let's just do, the real day trading, you know, like for example, today and tomorrow, 2 days, couple of day trading. You guys get me here. You know, we're not being that strict. You can swing trade XRP a lot better for more profits, but here we're just looking at a shorter term. Longer term, I guess we would have to look at not the 1 hour. Let's look at a 4 hour here. Put it to auto. Oh, put it to auto again. Let's just stay with auto here. For example, and it's annoying that I don't want to wreck the chart as there's too many lines from too many streams with too many ideas, too many theories going on here. It's making it kind of useless. Maybe we should go for another XRP USD to quickly make it easier for us to check out exactly what's happening. I think now we are using Bitstamp now, huh? Okay. Let's then use let's go to Bitstamp. All right, so there's no annoying things everywhere. We can also get rid of RSI, but let's keep that one for now. All right, what I'm thinking here on a 4 hour. Okay, let's check it out. Really, a little bit back. There's a couple of things we could do. Okay, so first of all, we could go and look at zones, so demand and supply zones. From the 4 hour we start, then we go back and look at the daily to see if those demand and supply zones match up and which one takes out which one. Then we can go to weekly, but that's normally my strategy for Forex. So yes, I also do Forex. That's normally the strategy I utilize. In this case though, for XRP to swing it, what do you guys have as suggestions? What would you guys do right now? All right, if you're looking at this chart, you're here 4 hour. Looking at it from, we can actually go into it a little bit. Looking at it from August here, or July even, to November, what would your best guesses be? Just wondering from you guys, you know, because you're all in the chat here, acting all tough and cool. So what's your idea? Let me know. All right, seeing some people say, Ripple are not selling XRP via OTC now. It's the holders of millions of XRP day traders manipulation. Trexia, that is partly true. Ripple actually never will stop selling OTC. They are just excluding it to real important players, and they're most likely not taking on new OTC customers, as they'll just refer them to OTC desks or just the market in general because there's enough liquidity already. But I don't think Ripple will actually stop selling OTC at all, because they never really stated that they're stopping. They're just stopping to take on new customers for OTC, and it will most likely just deteriorate with time. But it's not like the OTC volume is now zero from Ripple themselves. Okay, Crypto Mom Still Standing actually says something that's really quite important for everybody to notice as well. Remember, never invest money you need for a living in the next 6 months. You guys actually have seen my second channel? Have you guys actually seen my second channel? I have a second channel called Dusty Finance, and in that I actually explain quite a lot of important tips surrounding the real financial things you should be doing. Let's see, Dusty Finance. I recommend you guys all to go quickly check it out. Why? Because it's really important videos, and it's not for everybody, because I guess most of you might already know everything that's in here. But you can see top 5 tricks to save more money, how to become a millionaire with $0. This is, I guess, it is really how it works, but it's exaggeration, I guess. How to invest $500 a month. This is not including crypto too much, but you can just watch it and learn from it. How to get financial freedom like the 1%. This is just how you manage your money better to make sure you can always live without really working in theory. And passive income with $1,000. How to kind of create passive income for yourself. That's a good channel. That's my channel, so it's good. Go and check it out, I guess, guys. All right. Only 90% of my portfolio at the moment is XRP, and 27% XLM from bearish on XRP. Why would you hold XLM right now after the big cut in supply? I think XLM really messed us up. I still hold XLM a little bit, but they messed us up right there, I personally think. I personally think that what they did is a really smart move for themselves, but for all of us, it's just really a pain in the butt as we lost control. But guys, before I get into that, make sure you press the like button real quick. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50. Let's see if you guys can do it. Okay, please just press the like button. It does help out so much, guys, and I really do appreciate all of y'all that are quickly pressing the like for me. Love. Only love right there, boys and girls and else. You guys get it. But yeah, what I'm thinking. Oh, you guys are not replying. What's going on here? Reply. God darn it. Okay. Trexia says, RE. XRP is designed for $10,000 plus per coin like Bitcoin. XRP was 0.006 in January 2017, $3.67 January 2018. That is 600. Oh, you mean XRP, sorry. XRP was 0.006 in January 2017 and 367 in January 2018. That is 600 times, which is 60,000% up. Just holding long term. Well, yeah, that's the opinion of many, guys. That's the opinion of many. You just hold on for a long while and hope for better gains. I mean, in theory, it does work out. In theory, it does work out. But it's scary to a lot of people. Oh my God, look at the ugliness of this. Oh my days. Let's go to the 1 hour, back into it. Check out if anything is done so already. Nope, we're still in the exact same channel. But yeah, guys, let's see here. I don't personally think XLM is a good hold anymore. But I want to see 50 likes. Come on, 6 more. You guys can do it. Alright. You don't want to give me the likes. It's okay. It's okay. If you really don't want to, I'll I'll accept it. Yeah, I'll accept it. Alright, no 50 likes for me. 3 more. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Alright. So for XLM, what I think happened there is they decided to cut the supply by 50 billion or whatever it was, right? I don't even want to put too much attention into it because I just think it's pure BS, but okay. Now, if you've ever seen the allocation of XLM tokens, you would notice that what they did is take out majority of the XLM that was going to get airdropped and just a minority from all the XLM that was going to get dedicated to themselves. So what they did right there is actually strengthen their own position. So again, to explain that, at first, let's say they had a ratio of 75% to the people, 25% to themselves, right? That's not true at all, but that's just for example. What they did right there is cut from the 75% a lot and cut from 25% a little bit. And what happened there is, let's say it's now a 50-50, right? So at first it was 75-25, and now it's 50-50 allocation from the people and the foundation. Again, these numbers are not correct, and please do not hold me to them, but it's to give you guys a little bit of an indication as to what happened right there with XLM. I think it's pure BS. That's why I don't hold XLM anymore. That's why I don't think it's a good crypto at this point. Maybe they're going to release an apology and say like, hey man, this is what we should have not done or whatever, and we're sorry, we're going to get you guys some money back. I don't even know what they're going to do, but it was just a really bad idea, I think. At least for all us, the people. For the foundation, it was a hell of a good idea, as it is now more centralized, they have more control, they can do more. Scoutgarden says, although we saw a nice pump the other on XRP, I was tempted to sell a couple thousand but stopped myself. Well, guys, I just think that you should have a long-term goal of high up. You know, you cannot even see high up on these charts, my guys. You cannot even see high up on these charts. But that's where your goal should be, very high up. But you can always trade / sell XRP on a shorter term here. I personally think it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea to sell. For example, if you're at this point right here, you're like, oh, my days, we're at the top, and you feel it, right? You feel it in your gut or something like that. You can sell some XRP as long as your plan is to buy it back. Worst case scenario, for example, here, let's say we do go a little bit up. I have let's put that back. Let's go into here a little bit. For example, worst case scenario, if you were to trade it, you were like, all right, you see this big candle going down, and you sold in the second candle because you got a confirmation. You want to ride your wave down. Let's say you go for we can go for something else. We can go for a short right here, starting right there with a 3-to-1. We should go for. Let's see. We should of course go up a little bit. Let's go for. This is too much of a loss. Let's go for 1.5% loss and a 3%. Or a ratio of risk to reward from 3. In this case, that would be right here. Right? Again, we didn't actually conclude why you would have made this trade, but you would have. In this case, you would have definitely won that. You could also go for like an outlier for like a 4.2-ish%. That's, again, something I'll be explaining more in my other videos later on about trading, I guess. You could have gone for a 4.2% here, just a little bit of an outlier, because it would definitely have been a good one. But in this case, you can see how much profit would have been potential right here. Like, even to 6.8% risk to reward and total 10% profit. That's what you could have made with this trade. Just by shorting right there. Why would that be good? Because in reality, we actually explained earlier in videos that this was most likely going to be one of the endpoints. This line right here, this little purpley line, I don't know if you guys can see it well. We said the price is most likely not going to be crossing this one in one of the streams before. We saw a test twice, didn't happen. So what it kind of tells you is that, all right, we tried, we turned back around. Here's the confirmation that we're turning back around. You could have shorted. And then, of course, you do a risk to reward for 3 to 1. At least that's what I would recommend you guys to do. That you 1% loss, in this case 1.5 and 3% profit, depending on your strategy. You can also go for 1.5% loss. You could also put it down here and 3 to 1 it again. Let's see if we can still see the ratio. I don't know if it would have worked then. I don't know if you would have gotten your profit if you were to do it 3 to 1 in this case. I don't think so, no. So if you were to go for a really kind of safe trade by putting your stop loss all the way above every point, so right here could have been okay, you would have stopped here. And now I don't think this would have hit. So I think you would still be in the trade right now, and you would most likely cry your eyes out as you missed it, most likely. Wait, I'm seeing somebody talk Dutch here. I find that interesting. You know, I saw a lot of people talk Dutch in these chats, and you know, I can read it. So, so yeah, it's that's funny. But yeah, I don't think you would have been out of this trade. So that's too bad, I guess. But that is if you were to take it really safe. And also kind of not safe, because your risk reward would still be 3. I guess you could have gone for a 2 to 1 if you're taking a stop loss that's so far away. In this case, you can see your stop loss is minus 4%. Could have probably gone for a 2 to 1. So, for example, you could have stopped it right here. Let's do 201 is fine. Could have stopped it right there. Would have been a nice little 7.5% profit. Easy even. It would have even been cut right there on the 7th of November, like almost instantly. You could have made a really nice trade right there just for the short. Did I do it? Nope. I missed it. Didn't even look at it at that point. But in hindsight, could have been a nice little trade. An easy to spot one. But we just missed it because it was not... I actually did not look at it too much. We were not trading when Swell was due, or when Swell was happening. We actually just traded it afterwards here. That was because we was streaming for such a long time, and yeah, it's too bad. Okay, so I have 2 exchanges, being Aussie Coinbase for more coins and CoinYard to cash out. Jeb quit. What? This understood. This and 40. Guys, I see a lot of questions here. Which one should I talk about? Let's see. Hello, I talked to you, Dusty. You other Americans shut up until you answer my question. Let me see, John Smith. What did you say? Jeb quit. I don't know. Did Jeb quit? Jeb McCaleb. You mean from XRP / Ripple, or you mean from XLM? Because I mean, from Ripple you quit a long time ago. But from Stellar, I don't think so. So I don't know why you would bring that up right now. No idea what you're talking about. That. XP Hart says, Dusty, the TA for XP doesn't work because something keeps the price as it is, don't you think? I definitely think so. That's exactly what we express here in this part. As to, wait, can we make this one? I'm trying to send it back. It doesn't actually make a big difference in this case. Is there not a way to hide it for now? Oh, there we go. Disable it. Yes, there we go. So what we were saying right here is the price is being manipulated. All right, we assumed that, and I'm still all the way up for it. So what happened here is it was being capped, and we were expecting, right, if it gets out of the channel to the downside, we're going to take that trade. We did. We got a nice little profit right there. I think like maybe 8%, or I don't know exactly what I got, but it was a nice little trade. Now what we're waiting for is the price to come back into the channel, but it all is kind of risky because it's being manipulated. And some of you will disagree with me. I want to put my money on the fact that it's being manipulated. This chart looks like a, okay, interesting. Niels, nice. I have to use 2 exchanges. XM is a decent coin, but not available in my preferred exchange. These exchanges, like BitTrue, haven't earned my trust yet. I guess BitTrue is nice. I don't know. I like it. They were also at the Swell conference, so it's really hard for them to just kind of step up all of a sudden. The only thing that can happen is if they become illiquid or things like that. I guess just my go-to has always been Binance, just because they're so huge, and the hashtag Seifu Fund and such, like, the chance of failure is really relatively small with those exchanges like Binance. But in the end, I kind of trust most of them. I don't really see a big issue there. is being manipulated by whales. Yeah, guys, it's being manipulated by whales. At least that's my personal prediction. I think it is. I mean, look at this, man. Come on. Come on. Don't you think so? Doesn't this look too clean for you? Just like 20 hours of just pure cap. I think it's too clean, but okay. John Smith Alex says, fudge all of this. I go back to Stellar. American propagand's making problems with big greedy mouth. Okay. Nice. Anyone saw Larson and Kitao at Swell? Have any of you guys been to Swell? Ripple are the whales. Well, Ripple are the whales, but they only trade or transact a small amount of it. I think they trade like, let's say, $100,000 a day or something like that. It's a very small amount. News, when is XRP mooning? When XRP is mooning, you'll know. Well, you would not have to ask me. Or you mean, when is it going to moon? Is that your question? Yo, Dusty, say XRP will bumjack the moon and sing it. What is bumjack? What does that mean? Yes, when. News asks when. When moon, when Lambo. When moon, when Lambo. When moon, when Lambo. Oh, that's the question everybody wants to know, isn't it? When moon, when Lambo. When moon, when Lambo. Well, I could tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fast. When moon, when Lambo. It's not going to be nice. Ooh. So we can actually take a little bit of a step back here. Oh, my days. Although, from a longer term, it all looks quite good, right? In hindsight, it will also look good. And even now, as a prediction, it will also look good. The only problem is, in reality, it doesn't follow exactly what is logical. That's the problem with XRP. I think it's due to manipulation quite a bit. A lot of you guys seem to disagree with me here, saying that this is not manipulation because you guys are nice people. But I personally still think so. And why I think it's really hard to say whenever it's going to moon right now is just because anything could happen in the blink of a freaking eye with these guys, man. Trust me on that one when I say that. What I'm trying to say with that is, you really can predict all you want. You can draw your line as high up as you want to. First of all, it's not going to matter because it's just a line. But second of all, you can predict it. Doesn't mean anything like that is going to happen. Why? First of all, Ripple can throw out one little piece of article right now, right today, and everything is lost. That's one thing right there for you. Second of all, even with all this news in the world, what we noticed is it all doesn't line up. You know, positive news comes out, prices go down. Bad news comes up, prices go down. But prices go up randomly as well. So who is there to predict when it's going to moon? I don't know. But I personally do not know what to attach to it. The only thing that you can do is understand when there's going to be positive news when the prices are going down, and when there's going to be positive news where the prices are most likely going up. That is, if positive news is completely unexpected, like for example happened here just before the Swell event occurred, prices are going to go up. Why is that so? Because nobody anticipated this, so there's gains. How you can explain this is through the book that Benjamin Graham, I think, wrote, The Intelligent Investor. Again, I quote this a lot because it's really true. What he says right there is that if there's a expectation from the masses for physical growth or physical gains or whatever you want to call that, so for like positive news and everybody knows it, it's not going to go up in price. But if nobody knew it up front, it was random or it just occurred, for example, what we saw with VeChain, what we saw with Tezos in the last couple of days, then there's a lot of gains. Why? It's because nobody, or at least not the masses, have put their money into the crypto yet. How I try to explain that is, let's say, for example, here, right? People were already anticipating things are going to be coming up at Swell, but nobody really knew what, and nobody knew if it was going to be good or bad. At this point right here, we got a confirmation there's going to be good things coming up at Swell. We just don't really know what yet. But then they popped up with the article of like, what was it? 300 plus RippleNet customers, this, that on the Ripple Insights page. Then people started to buy in. Why? Because it was confirmed that there was good news. The good news was revealed, and people put in the money that they wanted to. At one point, it switched over. Again, why? Because everybody that put their money in had put their money in, or how everybody that wanted to put money in to bet on positive things for Swell had put their money in. It was exhausted now, and the price just had to go down because there was nobody to fill up more gaps. There was nobody to buy into it anymore because everybody who wanted to had already put it into there. Hopefully that makes intuitive sense for y'all because it's so simple, but you gotta understand it for a little second so you will never make the same mistake again. It is so important because otherwise you're gonna keep losing money with these positive developments. It's just a formula for disaster. You will always lose money on positive news if you don't know exactly how it works. So my advice for you here is, if you're there close to the news when it occurs, you can buy in. If you're late, don't risk it. Unless you know it's just the beginning of a bigger rally in terms of information or in terms of progress or things like that. If, again, I'm going to emphasize this, if you are late to news like we saw on the Ripple Insights page, don't buy into it. Don't try it because you're most likely going to lose money. It's a time upon time proven thing. It's really proven. So yeah. And you will all agree with me because it's the truth. It happens all the time. I've seen it countless times before. It happens all the time. It's a 10 for 10 thing. You might not want to accept it, but it is. It's really like that, guys. John Stoop says, you cannot say it's controlled, then say it won't happen quickly. When you hold floodwaters back, then open the dam, it does not trickle. Okay, so maybe my point is not clear here. The price most likely will go up. Of XRP, the price will most likely go up at one point. We're all of that opinion, right? And right now we're here. The price will most likely go back up to, let's say, this point here at one point in the future. I'm not debating that with you. What I am saying is that the price is being manipulated at certain points to not exceed. That's one thing. Personally, I think this cap is more so at the top than at the bottom. Why? I would not completely know, but whenever I look at whales, mostly what they do is just drop the price down, and then people buy back in, and they drop the price down. But in this case here, we can just see it's being capped at the top. Pretty obviously, and I will not even debate that. I just really agree with myself right there. It's being capped. Now, what I think is going to happen time upon time again is that in anticipation of big events, people are going to buy in as much as they would have liked to lose, or as much as they think it is worth, this new physical gain, or in this case, this Swell event. They buy in as much as they think it is worth. Once it really materializes or occurs, for example, right here, Swell started, most people got out because they're like, all right, Swell has happened, nothing has happened here. And especially here, once Bragg Island started talking and people noticed he had nothing new to say, the price dropped even more. So it is a proven thing. I don't even know what else to express to you. Do I think manipulated? Yes. Do I think there's still money to be made? Yes. Do I think the price will go up in the long term? Yes. Yeah. Okay, you guys are saying speak slowly. You will transmit more trust. I don't care, man. I want to tell everything that I need to tell. And I've explained this so many times that I automatically talk fast here. Shurzy1968 says, Swell was just an advertisement. They did not release any significant news. The dump after Swell is significant news. Or the dump is temporary and it will go up again when the stock of no news from Swell disappears. Well, that's not true, I think. What my thesis on that is Swell was a really successful event. Is it an advertisement for themselves? 100%. But that is every event. I mean, Apple has events, Tesla has events, every company has events, and it's always an advertisement for their own products. That's logical. We're not going to debate that. That's pretty obvious, and it should be that way. What I do think is Swell was actually a really successful event. The only problem is I think the Ripple should have not posted those insights before the event. The reason they did it is because they were most likely assuming or of the opinion that nobody was going to live stream it, maybe, right? Because they had a no live streaming tolerance, or I don't know exactly what the tolerance was, but you weren't allowed to live stream. If that were to be true, and if nobody did live stream it, nobody would have known that Bragg Island House talked only about what was said in the insights page, and the price could have been up a little bit more. But if they just did not release the insights page thing, I think it would have been a lot better. I just think the price could have been up a little bit more, just because people would not have gotten let down. Yeah, I'm really of that opinion. I'm just really, really, really of that opinion. I think it was just a stupid mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Just a little boy. No, I don't know if you guys watch South Park. Yeah, I think that was a big mistake. XB Hart says, Darren, yes, but the steps will be big because otherwise it does not work for big players. The more big players uses the XRP, the higher the price will be. It's not necessarily the truth either. It's not necessarily the more big players, the higher the price goes, as it could also be that these bigger players want the price low. That's one point, and also, more players doesn't mean higher price. More volume does not necessarily mean higher price either. But that's going into some more deeper stuff, I guess. But yeah, I still think manipulation is there, and we can't go around that. Oh yeah, guys, before I forget, all of y'all that are retweeting my live tweet here and just sharing it, so I see the notification here, share my tweet or share the stream, and I'll write you down on a piece of paper. Here, this guy, he deserves to be on my paper. If I can find a pencil. Where's my pencil? Oh, here we go. There we go. Just putting you back. Yeah, if you're wondering, that's a bowl. Yes, I got a pencil in a bowl. That's true. Yeah, no, but I'm gonna write everybody down who likes or who shares the stream. I just think that's like the #1 thing you can do. Niels, you're really obsessed with that, aren't you? Shut up, bro. It's just a chart, man. Why is it a? I don't see the resemblance here. I don't know what you're trying to say right there. Scoutcraft says it's done. Wait, let me look for another pencil because this was shit. Where's my pencil gone? Okay, one. Alright, I just put a couple of pencils here. Let's get to writing you guys' names down. Okay, retweeting is not enough, Darren. You gotta share it. You gotta kind of convince people to hop over. You only need 1 follower. If you have less than that, yeah, you're not included. You need 1 follower. Okay, so here, let me see. Crypto. This pen doesn't work either. Let's see this one. Crypto. Clicked. 1. There we go. You're written down on a piece of paper. Let me just write Bernard with my new pen. B. Monclerich. You're on my paper as well. Who wants to get on the paper? It's gonna be put on my wall, so you share it real quick. Scoutgurn, I'm debating, man. You should have convinced some people to get on here, but it's okay. Scoutgrim, that's a difficult name. I'll just put you on here. You retweet it. Scoutcum. There we go. You're on there, my guy. My guy. Nieuws, ga iets anders doen, want die opmerkingen zijn kinderachtig. Dat zeker. That's definitely true. Alright. News keeps on. We need some mods actually in the chat, man. After Swell, I think we have 1 or 3 years before we make any notable gains. Speculation will never take us as far as utility, and unfortunately we are still far from big gains. Whales will always manipulate. Whales do manipulate in either side. Whales can buy in like the bears, or buy in like the bulls, and like sell it like the bears. Now, you're saying 1 or 3 years before we make any notable gains. When exactly is Swell 2020 going to be? It's in London, but when is it going to be? Is the date already announced or no? But yeah, that's exactly then 1 year. Let's estimate. But there's a lot of things that can happen within this year. First of all, we have New Year's. Some big things can happen. We don't know what, but it can. There could be tons of new announcements. There could be big partners. The only big letdown from Swell, I guess, is that none of our dreams happened. So none of the Bank America partnership type of things were announced. But it was just some real solid freaking progress. Now we got MoneyGram with some more corridors coming up, right? We got some new corridors for RippleNet in general. We got a ton of progress. I mean, 300 plus partners is what they have. 24 plus on XRP. You can never convince me that it was a disaster, Swell. You can never convince me that it was. Because to me, it was a really freaking good event. The only thing you can convince me of is that the price just did a oopsie. But again, it's logical what they did, the price. But still, it's not preferable. It's not what we wanted to see. Press the like button, guys. Let's get to 75. Let's get to 75 likes. Real quick. If you just press it, we'll get to 75 in no time. I want to get to 100 this stream, and then I can successfully go to sleep again. It's 2:30 p.m. But then I can go back to sleep and rest. I don't know. Jimmy the Meek says the timing of the dump on the screen behind Brad Garlinghouse was a broken chain connecting two iPhones. If chain was connected, would have meant Google a done deal, but broken means deal not done yet. I have no idea what you're trying to say with that. I literally do not know at all what you're trying to say. Shri says, what do you think about DX Coin? I have no idea what that is either. Okay. Homemark. I only have like 30 followers on Twitter. I'm not there for the following. It's cool, Scougern. It's okay. You only need one follower to earn my to earn your spot on my piece of paper here. Some people think that Ripple holds the price down. Is that true? Who knows, Niels? Who knows? I don't really think you can say that. First of all, because they would never publicly announce that they are. And second of all, because they say to only trade 1% of the market volume. So from the literal theory, they could not be putting the price down. Because, I mean, the money that they trade is just too small. But in theory, it could be what's happening. You just don't know. I mean, Ripple has a ton of XRP. And for example, I don't even know how much Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson have themselves. But you just don't know. Skookern, yeah, whatever, dude. Skookern. You write it like Skookern. That's how I want to say your name, dude. Skookern. Skoukern. Looks like Skoukern to me. Wong Johnson says, wait, Google is partnering with XRP? No. It's just an assumption, possibly. They're just saying it for the sake of saying something good. But, yeah, most likely not. Google partnering with XRP. That's the dream. Google partnering with Ripple? Possible. Google partnering with XRP? No way. No way. Not buying that one. Nope. Hey, somebody please help me. I bought 50k XRP on 30 cents. When can I sell? You're in a predicament right there, my guy. Yeah, that's not too nice. News. When it's $1,000, I sell all my XRP when it's $1,000. You're definitely something, Niels. You're something. That's all right. Okay, so let's see. Jetsling is XRP can add up to. Yeah, it does add up, but in the end, it's not so significant per day. You know, there's constant selling pressure, but in the end, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Jet or if it's other people, since it will always be there. I guess if Jet were to go all the way all together and not sell anymore, yes, we could see some more positive prices, but you know, I just don't really know if it makes a significant difference. It does add up, the amount of XP that he sells, yes, but I don't know if it makes a real big difference. Google Ventures is the early investor of Ripple. Yeah, I think in 2016, Google Ventures invested. I don't quite remember. We covered it yesterday briefly. At what point? I don't know if it was the earliest or the second funding round. Let's quickly check. Ripple Labs on Wikipedia. I always debate if it's Ripple Labs or Ripple Company, but I think it's Ripple Labs that you need to check if you want to check the investors. So let's see here. Yes. Funding round here. Oh, 2013. Okay. Yeah, it was Santander that was 2015. Yes, that was okay. And 16. So here, 2013. In the second round, it was May 2013, Google Ventures and IDG. Of course, first Andreessen Horowitz. I find that really interesting how they were here so early. But look at this small amount of money that it was worth at that point. Look at just teeny little bits that they put in, and look at how far they've grown now. My days, my guys here. These guys are all freaking rocking it, man. Oh, my days. Very, very, very good investments they've done. So, yeah, I mean, if you could have been in their shoes, would you have done the same thing? Most likely, yes. Thing is, yeah, those guys are taking risks because it was like 5 years ago. So, let's see what you guys have been saying. Guys, we can actually get it to 100 likes, I think. We're now at 77. Let's get it to 85 first. We're just pressing the like button real quick, and then let's get it to 100. Farshad says, trust me more than me and you. Okay. Iman asks, when can I sell? You're asking when can I sell? Well, at any point you could sell, theoretically speaking. The question is, when should you sell? And that question is something I cannot really answer for you, because in theory it depends on your longer term goal for XRP. If you definitely, or specifically your short-term goal, if you expect the price to go down in this instant or in the soonest proximity here, then yeah, I think what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think. Let me see what I think exactly. Yeah, if you're expecting the price to go down, you should sell. That's basically it. And why would the price go down here? I don't know. Do I have any reason to say it's going to go up or down here? No, I don't. I just really cannot tell you exactly what's going to be happening here because I just really don't freaking know. Okay, guys? So, that having said, if you're expecting the price to go down, you should sell right now because then you can buy in cheaper. That's a strategy. That's just what you do. If you're expecting the price to go up right now, you should not. Or if you expect the price to go up ever, you don't have to. If you're thinking the price is going to go to zero, which is also why I made a video yesterday saying either $10 or $0, if you're expecting the price to go to zero, you should sell at any point because it's good for you. But I personally am so convinced that these prices are going to go up in the longer term, going to at least $10 in the future per XRP, that I don't need to. But that's me, guys. I know and I'm convinced XRP price will be at least $10 some point in the future. Personally think. It's either going to go there or fail altogether. Go to zero. No point in return. Just complete failure. Loss of investment. My whole investment all the way down to fuck all. That's my personal idea. So when you have that mindset of either booming or nothing, you kind of become reckless to a certain extent because you're like, yeah, it's all or nothing, but also become really freaking focused. Because all these small, short-term losses and gains, they don't matter to you because it's the bigger picture that counts. It's about all the developments that they've made. It's about everything they're doing on a day-to-day basis. And that's what making it so easy for me to hold through. That's one. But also why I can convince you guys to not give up. Right? It's all in the mindset. It's all what you put inside your own head. And I don't want to say, all right, try to plant an idea into your subconscious that XRP is going to make it, and try to go into deeper layers of convincing yourself by writing it down. All those things I don't think are necessary. You just got to kind of look at the pros and cons of the whole situation and then maybe understand for yourself and maybe try to understand for yourself that it's a win-win. If the price goes down to zero, you could have shorted it. That's something you can see. Okay, you probably won't do that. But if the price goes to zero, or at least not zero, the number, but close to zero, like let's say it gets really, really close to zero, we take the limit to zero, but it doesn't hit there. Just goes to like 0.001 cent, like the smallest amount of money possible in BTC then I guess, per XRP. You're actually still golden. Why? Because you set your goal at $10 per XRP, so you can buy a frick ton at that point. The only scenario where you lose money, the only scenario where you lose money is if XRP goes away. It just fades away and it goes to zero. But even if it goes to zero, it's kind of not possible because how is that going to happen? The only case it can happen is if the price really goes to the lowest point possible and maybe Ripple just scams everybody, right? So, such huge things that are not going to occur, something like that happens, that's when you're going to lose money. But what are those odds? Right? What are those odds that a company like Ripple is going to scam you out of your money? Or a company like Ripple is going to get busted by the feds and XP is just going to get banned? Or maybe if XP becomes a security, you're going to have some issues as well. But I also exclude those chances. I guess that's also what's making it simple for me to hold. I am just seeing this too positively, maybe. Could be. Maybe I'm a lunatic. Maybe they should lock me up in an asylum because I'm too dumb with money. Could be. But I guess I'm doing a pretty good job. And I guess you guys can just hold on to this opinion as well. Divided Shark, welcome to the chat, man. Haven't seen you in a very long time. But it all depends on mindset. No XRP. Oh, wait, let me quickly explain that again, because a lot of people are most likely not getting the picture there. XRP is not gonna scam you. Ripple is not gonna scam you. The biggest scam, I guess, is or could be that they hold a lot of XRP. That's the biggest of a scam they could put on you, because if you're asking, is Ripple going to scam me? No. Don't be afraid of that, please. That's something I do not worry myself about for a single second at all. I'm just kind of cringing with my fingers to my nose here, to my eyes, because there's going to be people who are going to interpret it poorly. Going to be like, Dusty said Ripple's going to scam us all. We got to sell our coins. Or something like that. And I just got to kind of clarify that that's not my opinion at all. I don't think they're going to scam you right there, all right? Just having that straight. I do think, however, that there are possible scenarios whereas XRP could go to, for example, zero. But you got to kind of weigh them off with the positive sides. And I think it's kind of a 10,000 to 1. So there's 10,000 positive points that you can think about. And there's kind of 1, maybe 3 negative points. So in the end, it's definitely worth it for me to hold. And that's why I'll be holding it through all day long. Hold on to dear life or whatever. Hodl. Again, why? Because your vision is clear. $10 per coin is at least going to happen in my lifetime. And if you guys didn't watch my video of why I explained that I think $10 is a reasonable bet somewhere in the future, again, it could be $7, could be $6, could be $5, could be $8, could be $12, $13, doesn't matter. Who cares? It is because I remember very, very well back in the bull run right here that once the prices started gaining, right, because I think I started making videos on YouTube, I don't remember when, for Ripple and XRP. It might have been here in July of 2017, I think, when I started to do XRP and stuff as well. When the prices started to go up, right, in December of 2017, everybody was being happy, but it wasn't sounding crazy. It wasn't unrealistic. It was just really normal, just like every day. And then even when it was at the top, people held. Even me, I held through a lot of my coins. Why? Because it didn't really feel like there was a cap. It didn't feel like we couldn't just go to $5. It couldn't just go up further. Why? Because we just did the impossible. Nobody ever predicted that XRP would get to $3 per coin. I really have never or had never heard somebody talk about that. So when all of a sudden I looked at my portfolio and it was just there in my face shining like a freaking diamond, you can definitely say again that I was confused and definitely say that I was happy because the impossible had happened. Even though the impossible happened, we didn't see $5 as something being impossible. We didn't see $6, $6.50, $7 as something that's being impossible. Why? Because this was the first time they showed us that these crazy things can definitely occur. And for Bitcoin 20,000, who would have ever thought? Right? Who would have ever thought in 2010 that $20,000 per coin could occur? I don't think many people will tell you that they did. And that's also to be seen in how many people sold at 7 cents or 10 cents or 30 cents or $1, $8, because they all expected it to be the last point. I'm not trying to say don't sell your coins, but I'm just trying to say here that it might seem like very far away for you now, right? Because most likely here, this 9th of December, when the price was at 22 cents, $3 looked like a very far away point as well. But all can change in the matter of a couple of days. It's really just a flick of an eye for the price to change. And that's what you also got to keep in your head to not get demotivated and to kind of always stick with it. I don't know, guys. I'm just really convincing myself of this story all the time. And that's what's making it so simple for me. Guys, let's get to 100 likes, though. We got 83. Let's get to 100. We can do it. So, yeah. I think that's a pretty clear vision. If you're just holding yourself to that same one, yeah, I don't really think you can go wrong. Mark Margliano says, I can't see how all these people got scammed out of XRP. That shit was obvious to me. Ripple even put a warning on their site about it. Always check the source, guys. What do you mean, guys? Did somebody get scammed out of XRP or what happened? What do you mean? So yeah, a lot of people are saying, okay, I'm seeing it now. A lot of people are saying they lost their money into XRP scams or Ripple scams. I'm very sorry, all right? I'm already going to say sorry here for you. If you lose your money to an XRP/Ripple scam, you're an idiot. Ignorant, but an idiot. I'm sorry. I had to say it right there. Because it's so obvious that it's a scam. Yeah, no. I know you guys will not see it because you trust Barry Garlinghouse or things like that. But please, understand this world. Nobody's going to give you a lot of money back if you give them some money. Just plain and simply like that. The giveaway is literally this. Send me money and I'll send you 10 times as much money back. Why would anybody do that? Why does that sound logical to you? Oh, yeah, this person here, he says, send me money. All right, I'm going to send him $1,000 and he's going to send me $10,000 back. Yeah, because that sounds really logical. Yeah, because anybody in the world would do that. Yep, definitely. It's either going to be put your address here and I'll send you money. That's one thing I can really live with because that happens all the time. It's either going to be buy a raffle ticket of maybe a small amount of money and I'll send it to a random person. It's never going to be, hey, send me as much money as you can and I'll send you 10 times that much money back. Just get in the back of your head. It's not going to happen. All right. If you're of that opinion, please leave the chat right now. I'm sorry because that's not what I'm all about. I really, I feel sorry for you guys though. I do. Because, I mean, it's happened to me. I got scammed in my life before. Definitely have. My little brother's got scammed before. Other family members have got scammed before. Definitely so. Why? Because it just seems like a good deal. It seems like you can earn a quick buck. It seems like easy money. But somewhere deep down, you know, it's your greed that is going to lose you this money. In this case, again, I'm calling you an idiot because you let greed take over. That's one of the most important things to never let happen to yourself when trading, that greed takes over. It's not simple. It's really you gotta train your mind for it, but you have to. Because otherwise you're gonna lose a fuck ton of money in this world, guys. Nobody's nice. Nobody's nice. Nobody's nice here. Sorry, guys. Just, it's reality, man. I can put it into you. To saying like, oh yeah, it could happen, huh? It's not a big mistake, it's not bad, you know, it can happen to anybody. No, it's just fucking stupid if you lost money to such a scam. You gotta put it into your eyes, man. Gotta be really freaking realistic here. I can't ease it. You just gotta kind of convince yourself you were really fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid. But yeah, the world is fucked up, guys. Nobody's just gonna hand you money if you send them money. They're not gonna give you 10 times as much money back. Just get in the back of your head. Nobody's gonna do that. So please. What if I were to say, hey, alright, anybody who donates to my stream right now, alright, anybody who donates to the super chat right now, I'll give you 10 times as much money back. Come here. Come, donate to me. I'll give you 10 times as much money. Come on here. Come on. Are you gonna do it? Just because I say so? Come here, I'm waiting for the first donation. I'm going to send you 10 times as much money. Just trust me, man. I'm a random guy on the internet. Show me the money, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah, now all of a sudden nobody's doing it. All right, but let's end it off there. Sorry for calling you guys stupid a little bit. Just wanted to, again, this is not what I want to, all right? Please. I don't like cussing. I don't like cursing. I don't like being mad with y'all. It's just to put something in the back of your head here that it's really so stupid to fall for those scams. And maybe if I, say it in such an angry way, it's easier for you guys to kind of realize that it was a bad mistake and you will never do it again because you're embarrassed. All right, it's just strategy there to make you guys feel kind of bad for being scammed. It's not what I really want to do. All right, just so you know. Yeah, guys. But just for the theory there, you guys see like there's a little support button there with a dollar icon on the chat, and the fun part is, if somebody says it to you this straight up, again, like I said here, send me money through Super Chat, and you'll get 10 times as much money back. It sounds ridiculous, right? But the reason they grab you is because they get Barrett Garlinghouse and Ripple, for example, as these names, and they try to grab your attention and grab your focus by using those names to kind of bait you in. But in the end, we all know it's a scam. It's just too good to be true, but we want to kind of believe it because it's easy money. It's simple money, and I know it's so simple to fall for it, guys. I know it. But yeah. Jen says, I remember when this guy had a thumbnail that he bought 100k XRP. Yeah, man, I bought 100k XRP multiple times. I did. Is that strange? Is that crazy for you? Let's see here. Tell him, Dusty, wake the frick up, you weak-ass handed fools. Well, no. Yeah, no, Vaughn Johnson, I'm not trying to say nobody's nice. That's not really what my intention was there. It's just that you should not send people money like that and expect a return. You should just send people money then because you want to send them some, but not because you're expecting them to send you 10 times this money back, okay? All right. Okay. Mark Malgiano says, once you gave your XP away, it's now gone. Highly doubtful you will have any recourse for that. Just learn from it. Hopefully you will better next time. Yeah, Mark, one thing is that you kind of got to prepare your mind to never get scammed again. I know people, literally people in my neighborhood here, that have got scammed time upon time again, tens of thousands of dollars, possibly even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Why? Because they fall for scams time upon time again. Because they're all of the opinion like, oh yeah, but this one is the right one. This one is true. This one is fast money. This one is, this works. Yeah. I know a guy that lost at least $40,000 in like his grandfather's jewelry or something like that, just because he fell for a couple of scams. There was one guy who said, hey man, invest in me, and you'll get 4 times your money or 10 times your money. The first time he gave it to him. All right. So the first time, I think he gave him let's say $3,000 watch. No, it was less. Let's say $100 watch. He gave him $1,000 back. He said, all right, bro, but you got to come to me with more than this. You know, come to me with, let's say, 15,000 or something like that. The guy came with 15,000. He didn't get 150 back. But he said, oh, man, something happened. You got to put another 15,000 in. The guy came back with another 15,000, and boom, he was out $30,000. Should he have learned from it? Yeah. Did he? No, because he fell for the same type of scam once more, a couple of months later. That's why I'm trying to call people stupid. I'm not feeling sympathy because I felt exactly the same pain back in the day. Sympathy is not going to help you here. You should just know yourself that it's a very dumb mistake. Like Crypto L, I'm not doing this to be a dick because, again, I've fallen for such scams before. Maybe not exactly this scam, but it's just to make people wake up. Sorry, man. Got to do it. If it's too harsh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry. Okay. Let's continue on with the price, though, as that's what most people came in here for. I let myself rant on a little bit about the scams and stuff because it's just something that hurts me a lot to hear. Whenever you guys say I got scammed, I just want to cry down and just go into a corner and just, you know, I feel bad for all of you. Trust me, I do. This is really not what I would like to see. But look at him right there. Consumer says, if you played enough MMORPGs to not get scammed. Yeah, that's for real. I got scammed on MMORPG, and now I know to never get scammed in a crypto game. My heart is toughened like a freaking rock, like a rock solid piece of ice, possibly, to never get scammed again just because I got it when I was so freaking young. So, yeah, you know, I will never fall for such things again just because those MMORPGs made me tough, man. Yeah. Okay, Jimmy the Meek there. The biggest scam I fell for was my wife said she loved me, and I have been playing for a long time. Oof right there, boy. Yeah. Talk about XRP scam. No, I'm not going to talk about XRP scam anymore. I think we've had enough about the XRP scam. The scam is really simple. They tell you to send money, and they'll send you 10 times as much money back. Period. That's the scam. You just don't send the money, you're done. If you just don't send your money out, you're done for. And again, how I like to relate it is if I tell you right now to donate to me, which nobody does, just kidding. If I tell you to donate to me and I'll send you 10 times as much money back, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I said you? Why would you not believe me? Because why would I send you the money back 10 times as much? Why would I? And if you start to think about it like that, just get that intuition in the back of your head. It's going to be simple for you. All right, so let that sink in, and let's get to the price. Talk about price again. Some people were asking me before, do you think $100 per coin is possible? Now, a fun part about it is that I do think that anything beneath $100 in theory is possible for XRP to hit, but I don't actually predict it to go happen quickly. Not even within years from now, I don't think such a thing would happen. And I see it more as a long-term goal / dream, but not something that's really certainly going to happen. All right, so you can kind of dream and hope for $100 per XP to ever be hit in the future, but I'm not estimating, I'm not putting any predictions out there or not really, counting as if it were to really occur. $10 per coin? Most likely, I think, in the future. I see Leonard Gonzalez say, this guy's a scam, shilling coins that have always failed in price action. Now, one fun part is I actually have a trading group as well, and we predict coins all the time. Works like a charm. We made a ton of profit. Second of all, I don't really shill coins as I don't give a shit. If you sell or buy your XRP, could I give a fuck? You know, it's not like anybody pays me to talk about XRP, so it doesn't work like that. I sincerely talk about this because I do enjoy it. I like to talk about it. I like to talk about the price here because a lot of you guys like that. But could I give a fuck? No. You buy or sell your XP, I don't give a shit. It's not going to change my pocket, so why would I shield a coin? We're just talking for the sake of talking. You guys enjoy it, I enjoy it, and we're learning stuff from each other. You guys are asking questions, I have to look things up, we learn. You guys are asking questions about the price, I try to think about what I think about the price. But yeah, that's again my opinion on that piece of cake. XP Heart says, Clarence, Swell was no B. Shit, if you say so, you does not understand what has happened there. You are disappointed because XRP did not go up. It will in time. That's also an opinion of people that Swell was useless or bad just because the price did not go up right now. Just because the price did not go up exactly right here at the beginning of Swell, people say it was useless or people say Swell was stupid or shit. But I personally don't think that that's the case. I personally think Swell was a huge event, huge amount of info. For example, RippleNet Home was announced. I didn't even know that, but it was. Did you know about RippleNet Home being announced at Swell? So a new solution, I guess, from RippleNet. RippleNet Home, Ripple introduces revolutionary product for connecting its clients. But personally, I'm wondering, is this then for the outer layer of customers? Right, I guess this is for customers, not the network. So you have like the outer layer with RippleNet. You have the outer layer of like the smaller financial institutions, like the SMEs, the small clients, I guess. And then you have the middle, which is just the big bank of financial institutions. Is this then for like the outer layer uses XVIA, for example, with the inner layer, and Xcurrent is from within the inner layer, and XRapid also. But I'm just wondering where RippleNet Home comes into play, exactly where it works. But I'm going to check into it later on, because I've just not focused myself on there too much. I should be checking it out later. XP Heart, yeah, does you're right, Swell was a success. Yeah, I think so. I think Swell was a Swell event. No, just kidding. Okay, dude, the biggest scam out there right now is negative interest rates and banks telling you to save. Lol. Well, I don't know why you would ever save with a negative interest rate. Because why? That's dumb. Why would you? I also am not really a I'm not really a guy to believe in saving on your bank account anyway. I more so think about just investing it. Because in the end, saving it on your bank account is not going to do you any good. You got your wealth tax, which is going to hurt. And what's saving on your bank going to do? Right? You just have money in your bank, but it's not making you any money, so you're losing money, sort of. With, what's the name? Oh, I've used this word so many times in my history here. Contante in English. What the frick's the name? Value. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna translate the word. Let's see here. What's the freaking word, guys? Present value. Right? So if you calculate the money you could have had in the future by saving up, and you calculate it back to present value, it's just a stupid idea to save it up in your bank, in comparison to doing it in other stuff. Yeah. Some people will not believe me, though. They'll say, no, saving on your bank is good. Yeah, sure. I see some discussions going on. Let's not call each other idiots anymore, guys. Let's keep it friendly in the chat. Let's keep it cool. Let's get to 100 likes, though, guys. We're at 92, so I definitely know we can just quickly hit 100 likes. Just do it real quick. All right. It's 96. 96, come on. Come on, you twat. Just kidding, guys. News, you're a little bit of a troll, aren't you? I see. All right, 97, come on. 3 more likes. We can do it. All right, there we go, my guys. You guys are the goats, man. Thank you all. Thank you all. I really appreciate that. I like it. I love it. I love it, guys. I love it. All right. So, prize action. Prize action. Yeah. Prize action. Yeah. Let's check 15. It's not looking too good, to be completely honest with you. It's not looking too good, but it's not looking bad either. The only problem is I am not that much of a short-term trader. So I'm just doing some estimations here. Like, for example, if we get back into the zone, we'll make another analysis. We'll just check, all right, either we move up or down, and we're just going to trade which way it goes if we get the confirmation. But in the end, this is not really what I do most of the time, right? Most look at longer-term movements as, again, that's my specialty. That's what I like to do. That's where you can make the most amount of profit anyway. The bigger moves is what makes the money. This small stuff is just for if you're doing with leverage and you're just kind of betting. But statistically speaking, you always have a lower probability of winning these than the bigger term, or the longer whips or whatever. What's your take on VET? I should be drinking something as well. What's your take on VET? VET, one of my favorite currencies, man. For sure. For sure. Straight up, one of my favorite currencies right there. VeChain. What they're doing, to me, amazing. Straight up, amazing. Supply chain, good. It's just so useful. But yeah, M Grimes says it's a China coin. Who cares? I mean, who cares if it's a China coin, a US coin, or whatever? From our perspective here, it doesn't matter too much. Lecrit says, you can hit 100, just stop calling people stupid. It's just a joke, man. It's okay. I'm not really calling people stupid. Again, it was just to kind of put an emphasis on there that people who get scammed, they should wake up a little bit. As I can understand, it can happen to anybody, but you should get that mindset of, no, I'm rock solid. I'm never... oh, sorry. Niels is going to like that pun, possibly. But no, you should just toughen up a little bit. Citizen Forces, why aren't you promoting XLM? We both know the chances of making any of us rich are in our lifetime. XRP is for our grandkids. Why aren't you promoting XLM? I don't promote anything really. I talk about these coins and I look at updates and look at price and whatever. I don't promote them. That's one thing we should get clear. There's no paid promotion. There's no promotion in general because I really don't give a fuck if you buy or sell the coins. Again, we have to make a clear distinction there. What I do care about is talking about progress because it's important for our whole world as we're just this early into a new financial system. No, Niels, I'm done with talking about scams. I'm done with that. But why am I not talking about XLM? It's because they actually decreased the supply for the public and increased their, or I guess relatively, they increased their own supply. So what they did with their burning is make it more centralized. What I think then the end result there is that the people who were investing in XLM actually got a worse position off of this burn than beforehand. So in the end there, they just gave the foundation a better position whilst making it seem like they were doing a good thing for the people. And I'm not for that type of stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So that's why I'm not talking too much about XLM right now. I'm kind of trying to find my position here. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to really be an avid holder still and really going to update on XLM or kind of going to get out of it. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to be keeping you guys updated though. As you know, I make videos every single day. I make like 2 a day, so you guys will know. All right? If I decide to hold XLM or buy more, you guys will know. If I decide to, get out and never to come back to it, you guys will know. I'll keep you guys updated. That's one thing you gotta appreciate on this channel, maybe, guys. Something I don't say often, but you gotta appreciate it. I keep it 100% real. I'm not loyal to any one coin. If I think XRP has fucked us, I'll tell you. If I think XLM has not done good for us, I'll tell you. If I decide to sell all my coins and move somewhere else, I'll tell you. Why? Because again, I don't want to be, at least that's what I'm not trying to be a shiller. All right? I don't care if you buy or sell the coins. I want to make that clear. I just care about what I believe in. And if I believe in a coin, I will sincerely tell you. If I don't believe in one, I'll tell you as well. That's exactly the way I'm going to stay. Exactly the way I'm going to go with things. But yeah. Thoughts about Cardano? Cardano, great coin, guys. You should check out those Cardano, or at least Charles Hoskinson AMA sessions. Great. Great for information. Really do. What coins do you believe in? I believe in most of the coins at the top here. But the ones I like to update you guys about most are BTC, XRP, XLM, TRX, ADA, and VeChain. Those are my main coins that I usually talk about. For example, I've also tried with EOS, Litecoin, Monero I've also tried for a little bit, and Neo. IOTA I've also tried, Dash. But in the end, these are just the coins that I like most, and I just look up on a daily basis. That's why I've hearted them here, so you guys know exactly what I like the most. But I believe in a lot of coins, because a lot of these coins have real potential. Only one of the coins I don't think will make it in a very long while is Ethereum. Why? Just because they're so freaking slow with making decisions. Sharding. Yeah, right? Sharding. 2016, where are we at? No, maybe 2020? Those days are just going so slow. Punda X I follow, yes. Digibyte I follow, yes. I should have marked them, but they're too low. Digibyte I also follow on a daily basis. Holo and Nano I also normally do like to talk about. But Nano I've not been talking about for a little while, so I might have to. Whoa, look at this wall, by the way. Look at that. Oh my days. Nice depth chart, bro. 40 to 500k. That's interesting. You don't see that very often. But yeah, with Ethereum, I just think EOS and TRX and maybe Cardano in the future, all these coins are, Neo even, all these coins are just kind of a better version of it. So longevity, possibly not there too much. And if you start to think like that, kind of becomes scary. By the way, guys, if you share the stream on your Skoukum here, now you've done it. Skoukum, what was it now? Skoukum? That was a Skoukum it was, right? Skoukum, now you've earned your trust. I'll verify your name here. Okay. If you're wondering, anybody who or at least who shares this stream on their Twitter will get a piece of my wall, or their name on my wall. I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 names. And Crypto Collect 1, B. Munderich, and Skoukum have gotten their names for this stream. All you have to do is just share the stream on Twitter, and I'll put you on a piece of paper, and I'll put you on my wall, my guys. Just because you guys are real supporters, gotta appreciate the real supporters. Gotta appreciate the real. Gotta appreciate the real ones. That's how I like to view it. Graces and Thanksgiving Save says, nah, but for real, a coin called Few soon to be released is the real you trying to promote your own coin, my guy? Not too much up for those type of things. Not too much up for them. Dusty, are you born in the Netherlands because when you talk, you have an English accent? I don't really know how my English accent came to be. I think just from gaming as much as a child, possibly. Because I Dutch is my primary language, so I don't know. I really don't know how it came. But I guess it's a good thing, because otherwise, if I would be talking like this all the time, it would be very annoying to listen to somebody talk like English like this the whole time, right? I think you would get annoyed very snel, very quickly. Because also Dutch people always they think they know English, but most of the time it's a little bit cracky. You like it, Niels? You like that? All right. Good. But it's no surprise. There's always different theories as well, by the way. Like here we can see people are estimating the price will fall, but other people are saying, no, this is exactly the fall we're waiting for to buy. Some others are saying, no, we should just short because we're going down to zero. That's what we should go for. Differences all the time. Hey friends, XRP USD also achieved our goals, and now I predict that the decline will continue to the level of 26.5 cents. Perhaps before this, there will be a slight raise to the resistance line. Resistance level, strong support level. Okay, so this was the resistance line at first, got broken. New resistance got into place. We can see it tested twice. Third time it broke back again. Here they made a new resistance. At least it's looking like a new resistance. False break, so it did go above there, but we didn't really stay. So it was a false break. That's exactly what it means. New support was created right here. As you can see, that was the old resistance. And since it fell below this quote-unquote new support, the next support line is what we're going to be testing out. And that is going to be towards 26.5 cents is what they're estimating here. Which would be 26.5, about here. If we actually... Oh, where can I see everything that I hid? Do you guys know where to find things I've hidden? I don't know. Because I had one thing hidden here, but I don't know how to find it anymore. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. Huh. Well, yeah, but what the point was that we maybe could have had an even better trade if we had this info before, that it could go to 26.5, at least that's where the new support is. There's a lot of possibilities with that. That actually does give us a worse position, though, in reality here. Because, I mean, that would also mean that from here on out, where we are at right now, we can also do exactly 26.5 right about here. It's going to be either one of these scenarios then, I guess. Either we're going back into the channel. Let's say, for example, here. Just counting it up as if it's tomorrow. We're going to go either into the channel here with a plus, let's say, 4%, or down with a minus 4.5%. And from that point on forward, we're going to either break above the channel. So either, is there not a split one? No, it's not the one I want. I guess projection could work, but we're doing this one. It's going to be either this or this as well. So from here it's a split, as in either we're going to go back into this channel, as we saw before, or we're going to go towards the support, or we're going to get into the channel first. Oh wait, I should maybe pull these ones to here. Go into the channel first, and then go towards support, or go towards the upside. It just depends. There's no real upside here. I guess one of the earlier resistances we drew was this one right there. It's still kind of holding, but it's only since 30th of October, so it doesn't make too much sense. And yeah, I don't want to. Let's not talk about that too much. Now you sound South African. Yeah, I don't know too much how South Africans sound like. I tried to talk Dutch English, but it's not my thing, I guess. Maybe I'm not too good at it. Maybe I'm not too good at being Dutch. But yeah, there's a possibility, of course, for these gains, which in theory, or in total, would be actually plus 14% right there then. That would be a nice gain, right? That would be some nice gains within a day. No, but I'm not putting any time frames upon this. I don't like to do time frames anyway. I don't think you should work with those. Not to say you shouldn't work with time frames, actually. Maybe I should rephrase that. I don't think you should put a time frame on your price predictions that are kind of high like this one, like 14% and stuff. Like, we don't know if it's going to be happening today or 3 days in the future. And I'm not here to tell you either. You guys are all asking about some different coins. Let me see if there's still some normal people who are not talking about coins that I don't know in the chat. Are you guys still here? Let me know. Say yes if you're here. So let's say yes if you're watching this live right now. Let me see real quick. Let me see who's live you're watching. Because all you people are shilling some different coins and some other stuff. Okay, Bona is here. Jennifer's here. BA is here. John Bushland. WJ. Yo. Alright, you guys are still here. Alright. Crypto Nation 589 is here. Graham O'Reilly is here. Darren here. Mark here. Dance Mad. That's a nice name, man. Yup, Crypto is here. XRP R&D. Crypto Don Fepe. We hear from. Alright. Good to hear, guys. What do you guys like to talk about? More price? More estimations? More theory? More predictions? Or once more about why I think the prices are going to go to $10? You guys seem to like that one. I know a lot of you guys have commented some really nice things. For once in a while. Mostly you guys are just trolling me and shit-talking me. But I saw some positive things happening, man. iCarry. Is that from iCarly? Heinz is here. Alright. Yup, Crypto. Love you, Dusty. Love you too, man. Love you too. Or girl. Or whatever. Excellent will always be around. Excellent will most likely be around for a long time. But I'm just not going to be supporting it as I used to. Most likely. Just because of their burn here. I really don't like what they did right there. Love for XRP is here. Hi, man. Hi. I get the feeling XRP will be a slow scale up over the next 10 years. Well, guys, one thing I should quickly mention here is, first of all, press the like button because I appreciate that. And second of all, if you share the stream, I will tip you a small amount of XRP, and you will also get a place on my wall for eternity. So I will never forget your name, and you're here on the wall. Hi, Foxy Boxy. Welcome, newbie, to the stream. No, welcome. So to just once more, before we move on, and I will not get back into it, why I think $10 per coin is so possible is just because once we were here in this time frame here, December of 2017, $10 per coin did not look like something ridiculous. Why is that? Because, first of all, going from 22 cents to $3 was really crazy. Everybody in this zone was like, what's going on? Everybody's really happy, but it did feel normal. And now I'm not trying to compare 2017 gains to 2019 gains or 2020 or whatever gains, just because there were two different atmospheres. For example, here, it was all about hype, and right now we're trying to push our adoption towards utility, or the price/valuation towards utility. I just think the market is too infantile to be based upon utility, though. I don't think it's possible yet, but we're hoping that in the future it can be done like that. I'm hoping. But alas, in this time here, once we were at the top, a lot of people did not sell. A lot of people still bought in. Why? Because once you're at these heights, it's only, for example, times 2. Like from all-time high, which was $3.90, it was only times 2 that we needed to get to $8. Did that feel crazy? No, because we were kind of used to these higher prices, and it was just all feeling normal because we were there. To compare that for yourself, does it feel strange for you for us to go from the 27 cents we're at right now to 50 cents? Or whatever. Do you know, to double up? Does that feel strange to you? No. If you would have told yourself this 3 years ago, when XRP, for example, when XRP was half a cent, would it sound crazy to you to go to 50 cents? Yes. Why? Because at that point it was times 100, for example. Right now it's just times 2. That's why it feels so intuitive. That's why it doesn't feel strange. And also it helps that we've hit it before and we've hit higher before. I know. But when we were at those $3 peaks back in the day, it didn't feel crazy for anybody to get even higher. I mean, there were lots of fudsters who were saying, yeah, XP is at the top, it's a ticking time bomb and such, and they were right. But still, it didn't feel like something crazy. And I think that's something we should appreciate as well. That, you know, there's still a lot of possibilities, even though it does sound crazy right now. It's not that far away, guys. It's not that far away. Really, trust me on that one. It's not as crazy as it might seem to you right now. It is definitely not. By the way, guys, are you all subscribed to the channel already? Are you guys all? Seeing a lot of new people here, a lot of new faces. Happy with that, though. Do you think MoneyGram will make XRP price moon? No. I don't think so. Why would it? What could MoneyGram do right now that's going to make the price moon? Shrizi, you're saying, I know you keep repeating to talk about DX coin, but I don't know anything about DX coin, man. So what is there to talk about? M Grind says 20k XRP would be life changing. Of course, 20k XRP could definitely change your life. 20k XRP is, in theory, all you would need then, right? Because if it were to go to $10, you're gonna get $200,000. I mean, you can really change your life with that. But I guess that depends on how much money you have and what your goals are. Because 1,000 XRP, if we go to $10, it's $10,000 can change your life as well. If you're in a bad financial situation, $10,000 can really grab you out of it. Or, you know, if you've always wanted to buy a bike, and now you can buy a bike because you're 10k, it can change your life. Maybe you're gonna become a biker. Freak if I know. But it can definitely change your life, man. Okay, Jimmy the Meek says, oh, thanks for the $10 guy. You're saying you're cool, but maybe tone down the F-bombs. What are F-bombs? Sorry, not English. Not a native English speaker. I don't know what F-bombs mean. But definitely thank you for the $10, man. What is an F-bomb? Is that saying fuck or something? Or what? Yes? Alright. I'll toe down on it then. I don't know if you guys have heard my streams before, but I don't think you'll find a video in which I say the word. I don't think so. I rarely ever use it. Even in the streams, I rarely ever use it. It was just in this case because it was just in this case because I wanted to put some emphasis on the people who got scammed. Just because I'm trying to put some emphasis on there. Guys, you know, it's not for me that I'm saying this. It's not for me that I'm trying to make you guys feel bad. It's really for yourself, just so you kind of get that feeling of, you know, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to come back to it. You guys get it. Okay. All right. Having said though, again, I'll take a look at it. Again, if you think it's too much, I'm going to tone it down a little bit. I'm sorry then, man. Jimmy the Meek, thank you for the $10 again. Once more, thank you a lot. I appreciate it. Okay. So, wow, I feel kind of bad now for saying it, man. Why did I say it? I'm sorry. Don't mind the gnome, but Dusty never uses the F. I try to not do it, but I can understand. I'm sorry, guys. I feel kind of bad now. Okay. My idea here is going to be, we're going to ride the wave up. All right. So just being real with you guys here, we're going to ride the wave up to the zone, and then we're going to decide again. Either going to go fall down or go back up. That depends, though, on if we actually see gains continue here. Because you guys were saying XP price going up. Here on the side here, I'm seeing it as well. Price action is looking kind of good. Most analysts are saying we're going to sell. That is because the support lies here at this point. We should actually maybe draw a line there so we can... what exactly was the support at? 26549. 26549. 26549. 26549. Okay, let me see if I can make a line go. Oh, I only made. Oh, I made 1 point. There we go. 6, 5. It's good enough. Let me see if I can extend it to the left and right. What's the freaking? How do you make it go everywhere again? I always forget that type of stuff. 26549. There we go. I want to make it extend all the way to the left and right. I guess it's extended all the way to the left, so that's good enough. It's good enough for us. On the short term here, it doesn't look like it's a support at all. I guess maybe here once. Oh, here twice. 3 times. Okay, yeah, it does look like the new support. You guys are right. You guys are right about that one. All right, so most analysts are predicting the price to either fall to the support or go up, which is pretty obvious. Of course, it's always a 50-50. It's either going to go up or down. But we are estimating that since the price is looking good, we can see a second candle here in the green. Doesn't say too much, but we're hoping at least to get back into the zone. From that point on, we're gonna do some new estimations, but we can't do that yet. It's not gonna be useful at all. You know, we can talk about what's gonna happen if it gets in here, but we just, come on guys, we know. It's not gonna do anything. Not too much good for us anyway. Okay, you don't. Jeff Gabriel says, I don't feel like TA works very well for crypto. It actually does. I can tell you. I know for a fact it does work out. The only problem is you cannot really predict those huge moves in price. For example, to go to $3 or, for example, those things you cannot predict. And also, it can work, but it's really dependent on a lot of factors. But for example, with Forex, it's the same way. If you guys have ever traded for a big company before, and then you're new there, what you mostly get with Forex is that you can trade, but you have to pull out when there's big news. And I also have the app, let's see what it's called, Tradays or whatever. Yeah, Tradays or whatever. And in there you can actually see all the big developments that are happening, right? For example, Remembrance Day tomorrow in Canada, Armistice Day in France all day, Veterans Day in America all day. You guys get it, you know, a lot of things in Japan. Bank of Japan landing, this, that. And what you often get is that you're not allowed to be in a position when these big events happen. Why? Because the currency can shift a lot. And since you're trading with a lot of money, you're not allowed to do that since they don't trust you too much yet. With crypto, it's kind of the same thing, but then every day. Because since you don't know when, for example, Binance is going to be booming you up with another low thing. Or, I guess Binance is really the main thing I should use. But also, if Ripple is going to be talking about some main big points, it could always happen, you know, and that's what makes it so scary. Some of you guys were asking all-time high, 2019 end of the year price prediction. You guys know I don't like to put dates at my price predictions, but let's take a little bit of a look, all right? Because maybe somebody else is an end of the year price prediction. You can check it out here. Descending triangle. I don't like this type of analysis. We're not going to look at that. XRP Swell didn't exactly help the price. 24 cents. Here we go. That's again a little bit more of a bearish guy. Ripple approaching the buy zone. Possible. XRP downlink the figure cup with handle pivot points. XRP looking like a drop down to 24 cents. XRP daily bullish is an understatement. Almost bullish. MGI long to 31 cents. We can check this one out. Okay, so he's saying the resistance here has been holding for, okay, this resistance right there he's pulling. Yes. Support here, 26,549, exactly the support that we are counting up as well. And he's saying the first resistance is going to be at 31.6 or 31.86-ish. So we should go into the what chart is he using? He's using the 4 hour. Go to the 4 hour. We can kind of put that one in as well, I guess. Why not? Oh, maybe not. It's so ugly. Can I check here for a second? Which point did he do 31 cents? Why does it not look as solid with mine? Let's put a line in there though, just for the sake of doing it. Why not? Why not? What do we have to lose? Oh my god, guys, I cannot handle this. Oh, by the way, does your trend line work like that? If I do it from left to right, it's gonna. Never knew that. Never knew it was only gonna go one direction. Or did I do it myself? I think I did it myself. There's a way to make it go both sides, but I just have forgotten which thing it is to do. Where is it? There's a way to do it, but I just forgot which one it is. Is it here? No, it's all the same thing. How can I make it extend all the way? Guys, why am I stupid? What's going on? It's so simple, but I forgot. But yeah, no, this is too messy to actually do anything with. So we should go to the chart, maybe. I'm actually kind of done with this, guys. We've analyzed the price for an hour or two already. Kind of done with that. Oh, this is 1 minute. By the way, I noticed you can actually also do 1 second now if you have a premium trading viewer account. I don't know what account I'm on. Maybe we are on. No, I don't think this is the premium one. Or maybe there's no ads. Because I have a couple of TradingView accounts. There's some people that I give mine to. Oh, no, we don't have one. Okay, no, too bad. I can fix it later today. Possibly. You guys said add Bollinger Bands? You want that? I mean, you can... Okay, we can add it if you want. There you go. Now we're making the chart look really freaking messy. And you might say like, oh, you don't need a messy chart ever. Why are you doing this? Well, actually, in theory, it's not that messy. We just have a couple of lines in here from a couple of earlier analyses. Okay. Chat, you're saying you're using a ray, not a line. Am I? No, I was using a trend line. If I use... Oh, you mean... No, I'm... Using a ray, you only need to put 1 point. With the trend line, you need to put 2 points. Maybe it's just horizontal line. Wait, what I can do? Oh, yeah, that's how I used to do it. I just do Control H. Oh, no, that was not it. That was not it. That was not it. Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. It was Alt H, I believe. Oh, okay. Mistakes have been made. Alt H. Yeah, that's what it was. Alt H. There we go. That's how I created it. How do you... Control Z? Yeah, there we go. No, I found it already. I found it. It's cool. Extended. I don't know what you guys see, but we find it. It's Alt H. That's how I used to do it. Just a horizontal line anyway. I found it. Now I think it's too much though. I think we should kind of get rid of the BB. Also, the RSI is gone. Or maybe I didn't have RSI in this chart from the get-go. I just think it's not useful when we're talking about the price in this case anyway. RSI I like to check on the other chart with BB and whatever. DJI. Dusty, in the same menu, third or fourth from the bottom. What are you trying to say, bro? Parallel channel, disjoint angle. Extend. Ooh! Alright, I see what you mean. Thanks, Dun Smud XRP. Thank you for that. So that is if you draw a line like this, it's going to get extended to the moon. Alright. Alright. Is there no way to do it with a trend line, though? Maybe I'm rusty. But I used to always do just Alt-H. That's why I don't know these commands and things. I thought it was possible, but I guess I'm just stupid. Could be. Could definitely be so. Yeah, guys. But in terms of price, I'm pretty happy with how we've moved on. In terms of developments, I'm always happy that how we've been moving. I'm trying to put my mic closer to my freaking face, but it's not working. Why I'm saying that here is, I mean, Swell was, to me, one of the best events of the... I mean, obviously the best event of the year for Ripple. But also, did you guys see the MoneyGram CEO talk? Did you guys hear him talk aloud? That guy is a freaking genius right there, my guys. That guy is solid. I swear to you. That guy is solid. And I really put a lot of trust in him. I don't know. Just ever since he talked in the live stream, I've put a lot of trust in that guy. I like him. I like him a lot. Just kidding with that, of course, a little bit. I'm not trying to get creepy on y'all. But I do appreciate it a lot. Also, now that the new corridors are coming, Ripple's been doing Swell in literal terms. It's just really all been amazing. I'm just really, really happy with everything. David Schwartz, we had so much fun making this video. Swell by Ripple's over now. I'm off to Tokyo. The many faces of Joe Cats caught at Swell by Ripple. I was like, what? But I was like, does he have so many brothers? But no, this is, of course, just made. It's a nice little video, though. It's cool to be made. Oh, yeah, by the way, this was a fun part that I wanted to show you guys quickly. John Ripple says, no fun here at 25 cents. David Schwartz replied, said, too bad, XRP is decentralized, or someone could just burn half the supply and raise the price to 29 cents. Then there was a video. And, I don't have it open anymore. Oh, damn. I had one part where David said, alright, thanks for telling me. I'll just burn half the XRP. Just for fun, though. It was a thing. But I can't find it anymore. Too bad. Alright, too bad. Let's check out real quick what's been happening on Twitter. Because, for example, DAI. How did you guys like that, by the way? I know a lot of you guys follow a lot of Ripple YouTubers or XRP YouTubers or whatever. How did you guys like the DAI showing his face, the digital asset investor? Oh, it was at the top already. How did you guys like that? I think it was pretty amazing. I think it was really a shock to the whole world as well. But it does give a nice feeling somewhere, though. You know, some feeling of being connected. But yeah, I think for me, he talks a little bit too slow. I know I can't listen to it because it's too slow, but in the end, he does give out quality content, I believe. It's an XRP kind of day. Provide as much volume as you can. Handle for testing directly states they have not opened Pandora's box. They're still waiting. Current price means nothing. This is true. This is so true, guys. This is so true. Current price means nothing is something you should put in the back of your head. It is too true. Once we're looking at XRP prices, you all should know current price means nothing at all. It's all about the long-term goal. It's all about the long-term vision. And this year, we're just making a fuss about it because it's simple and it's cool. Oh, a dot. Oh, nice. But it doesn't matter too much to me. Wife thinks I listen to Dr. Phil, but it's the AI. Yeah, I can't do a voice like that. Yeah, no, I can't. I'm not even gonna try. I can't. I don't know how to. Check XRP to BTC. We're gaining. All right, let's check XRP to BTC, guys. Oh, which one did I have my things on? I think it's also on Bitstamp. Could be Binance. Where do we have the zones? Just to quickly compare for myself. We only have one line in here. I'm really using these things too much in the streams, aren't I? I should clean them up every once in a while. But I don't. BTC. Let's check here. Poloniex. I don't think it was Poloniex. Oh, wait. Let's do daily or weekly so I can quickly see. XRP BTC. Let's check out. Was it Bittrex? No, apparently not. Where did we have all our info? There's one spot where we have some stuff in there. I don't know though. Which one did we try? I'm stupid. I should have just gone like this. Poloniex we tried. Bittrex we tried. Bitstamp. Bitfinex. Which one did I try? Okay, I tried Bitstamp now. And this Bitfinex for the last one. Should have done it. Guys, trust me, it's so much different when you're recording than when you're watching. It's so much simpler to do everything if you're just watching. If you're recording, there's always a certain pressure on you. And like, I normally cringe at a lot of YouTubers if they do something wrong. I'm like, how the frick can you not see it? You know, but once you're recording, it's a lot harder. All right, so if you're wondering what these blue boxes are, there was just a little bit of a coincidence, correlation, I don't know how you would say it, historical movement, that every time these movements happen here, and we were kind of looking if it were to be happening here either, as well. Didn't happen though. You're saying it's a green market? Let's check the hourly for XP to BTC. By the way, guys, share the stream. You will get a spot on my wall. Don't forget. If you share the stream and I see the notification here, you'll deserve yourself a spot on my wall, and I'll never forget you. Skookum is the last one to do it. Just share the stream right now, and I'll even follow you back. Let's do crazy. Let's go crazy. Go stupid. I'll even follow you back, my guy. Yeah. All right. So we're looking green, you say. We got a little bit of a hop going, but it's just 1 hour here. And for XP to BTC is not even that special. I don't consider this self too green. Personally, I don't consider this really good either. I don't really know where he got that idea from. It's just that since the 8th of November, since yesterday, we're looking a little bit better. But really good, I would not call it. Let's see the best possible thing you could have done if you took a little bit at the bottom. A 5%er. Yeah, that's the best you could have done there. Okay, it's interesting. You just shared a prospect. Prospect, you're back in the chat, man. Welcome. Welcome. I remember your name from from 2 days ago as well. Livecoin, which says 3,500 Satoshi. Oh, let's check it out. No, doesn't it say what? Where can we see Satoshi? Do I have to put my whole thing into BTC to check it out? Then I'm gonna skip it. I think so. So. Let's see the notification. See if you guys put it out there. I don't see the notification, dude. So you're not getting it, you liar, lying piece of crap. All right. You know what though? Let's go back into XP to USD and chat back a little bit more about that. Bitfinex here. We're gonna go for. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly drink some water. Should I go for classical music, by the way? Because I've been looking into like the free royalty music, but I think my best option is just to buy either lo-fi music, and I should just buy some songs to make sure I have the rights, or to go for classical because those guys are dead for 100 years, so it's simple. I'm also actually kind of happy, so to speak, that we got so many viewers here today. Really, we got 84 people watching right now, 130 likes. I'm happy. But make sure you press the like button right now. Let's get it to 150, by the way, guys. Let's get it to 150. Let's see. I still don't see it, dude. Maybe you're lying to me, huh? You're lying to me. We can get 150 likes going. Come on, guys. End of year press prediction. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. End of the year press prediction. Let's do it. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh, throwing myself in the deep right here. Throwing myself in the deep. Whew. But let's do it. Let's try. Okay. So, end of the year last year, what happened? Let's check. Let's do a clean chart. End of the year last year, what happened? Okay, so 2018 ended here, right around. Let's check it a little bit better. Right around 37 cents. All right, and during this time, right now is the 9th of November, we were at 50 cents. There's no correlation here to make. Okay, so that would actually be a bad thing. If we were to follow last year's steps, it would be a bad thing. One thing I should make clear, though, is that this was actually one of the first years, or actually the first year ever, that we got a lower low. So what I'm trying to say there is, every year upon year, so from 2016 upon 17, 2017 upon 18, and 18 upon 19, or no, I guess 2016, we set a low, right? 2017, the low was a lot higher, the lowest point of the year. 2018, the lowest point of the year was even higher than that. And then in 2019 was actually the first time that we got a lower point than we ever had, if you guys get me. So that's actually really quite interesting as well to talk about maybe at one point in the future. Just briefly discuss a little bit about how that can happen and why that occurs. But guys, if you're still in the chat, make sure you comment hi or something. Comment something. I see the viewers have dropped to about half of what we had before. We still have not hit 150 likes, and still I'm seeing the chat go a little bit less and less and less. Comment something so I know you guys are still here. I need to know, guys. I need to know. Yeah. All right. Hola. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Filling bags while the price is still low. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. I know. A lot of people like to fill their bags when the prices are still low. I get that. I get that. That's not a stupid move. That's a smart move right there. That's a smooth move. Buy more while the prices are low. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. Oh, we've already been streaming for 2 hours, guys. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy right there. Streaming for 2 hours? Maybe I should change the title of this stream real quick. I don't know what to, though. I know what to. I'm happy, though, with the turnout today. Really, a lot of people showed up. I don't know, that just excites me so much. When I just see all of your faces, all of you talking in the chat, all of you getting feedback, and all of you talking about your theories about XRP and stuff. You don't even know how much that excites me on a normal day-to-day basis. I didn't even want to stream, but I was like, you know what? We can try. Yeah, but for end of the year, it will be endless speculation. What like some of you guys have been saying here. In the end, it's not going to be correct anyway. I could just think of something random, and that's all I can give you. Because in the end, we just don't know. There could be so many things happening here to XRP. We just cannot tell. But yeah, all right. You said you shared it? Yeah. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. But okay, that's okay. Guys, I'm thinking about skipping it for now. I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. The stream was nice. Got a lot of people in here. Didn't expect that. But it's been 2 hours, so I think we're due for a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna just go record a video maybe, or should I just go to the toilet and then come back? That's a possibility as well. Just really have to pee, man. I was like, yeah, I'll just skip it then. But yeah, no, we're gonna end the stream here. So I'll see you guys again in another stream relatively soon. I'll be doing a video just now, and make sure you guys subscribe, by the way, because a lot of you guys are watching here and not even subscribed to the channel. That hurts my feelings. Just kidding, guys, but just go subscribe right now to the channel, man. Why not? What do you have to lose? Stay safe, guys. Stay cool on the road. Make sure you don't do anything that I wouldn't do either. And make sure you follow the channel because there's some cool videos coming up. I'll be sharing it on Twitter whenever I post a video, so you can also see it on there. But if you guys have suggestions for what videos to talk about and whatever, or what videos to do, make sure you just comment it down below in the chat somewhere, or on my Twitter feed, or send me a message on Twitter, whatever you want to do. But make sure you let me know. And also, don't forget to subscribe right now to the channel. I think that's the most important stuff I could have told you guys, right? I think so. Yeah. I'm wondering how many of you guys already left. Should be a troll. Remember, don't give your XP or any other coin to anyone asking for it. Yeah. It's also an important part. Don't do that type of stuff. Don't just send your money around to people who ask for it. I still don't know why people would do that, though. I still don't get it. I mean, somebody just says, hey, give me money. You're like, yep, here we go. Let me give it to them. But yeah, it's okay. You know, it happens once. Afterwards, it will never happen to you again, hopefully. And that is okay, I guess, right? If you learn from it once. Because, I mean, education can cost you a little bit of money. It's not that bad. Yeah. It's sad, I know. Crypto Christ, why did you watch for the whole hour then? If you didn't like it. There's not that much to talk about here. I mean, Ripple Net Home was the most important part of today. It was really nice. But yeah. Guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again in another stream relatively soon. Take care, everybody. Have a very nice day, and make sure to subscribe.